Hi, this is Maria. I hope you're well and taking good care of yourself these days. In this video, I'd like to talk about something called disassociation. With all that's going on in our national community, with the injustice that's been apparent with our African American community, the racism that's prevalent, with also the issues we still have about the pandemic and the coronavirus. It's not uncommon for us to feel overwhelmed with a lot of emotions. And it's not uncommon for many of us to try to disassociate from our emotions. Women that struggle with food, weight, and body image often struggle with a preoccupation with thinking about food, thinking about diets, thinking about body image, and all of that stuff is sort of mental chatter in the head. This preoccupation with food, with diet, with body image is in fact a form of disassociation. It's keeping us disconnected from the feelings that are being triggered and arising at this time in our world, in our global, in our national world, in our international world. And so we sometimes look to avoid the feelings. Those of us who are maybe afraid of our feelings or used to suppressing our feelings or are in the habit of abandoning ourselves when feelings come up, it's really easy to fall into sort of obsessive thinking about something else, to become preoccupied with something else. So the opportunity is not so much to beat yourself up because you're doing that or to judge yourself. It's just to notice that that is what might be happening. And really underneath it all is this fear of feeling our feelings. And so we want to start to create a space where it feels safe to feel our feelings. Our emotions, our feelings, our memories, our thoughts are all energy. And when we're experiencing low vibration emotions like fear or anger or stress or overwhelm or powerlessness, those are actually energy forms, and that they simply want to be addressed, allowed, and released. If we suppress them, first of all, it sometimes takes a lot of energy to keep them suppressed, and that affects our physiology, our emotional body, our spiritual body, our physical body. But it also keeps us disconnected from ourselves and our heart. So the opportunity is to start to create some space so that you can feel your feelings, that you can give yourself permission to feel whatever it is that's coming up for you, whatever it is that is being triggered right now with all of the things that are going on in our world or in your world. And you might have, not only what's going on in our national world or international world, but we might have things going on in our family life. And they're being forced to be in has also brought up a lot of discomfort for many people. We're sort of forced to be with ourselves. So for whatever reason you are feeling preoccupied or disassociated from your feelings, the opportunity again is to notice that that is what's happening, and quite possibly underneath it all is just a lot of fear or a sense of powerlessness or overwhelm about really maybe not knowing what steps you need to take or what actions you need to take. So I feel that the more we can allow our feelings, embrace them, and release them, we can then cleanse the heart, cleanse the energy body, so that we can get more connected to our inner guidance, that part of us that knows the next step, knows the next action, knows what it is that we need to do, be, or say. But it starts with acknowledging where you're at. So one of the tools that I love to use for calming down the brain, calming down the body, is emotional freedom techniques, also known as Meridian Tapping. It's been demonstrated time and time again to relax that fight, flight, freeze response that might be triggering disassociative behaviors. And once you start to calm down the brain and calm down the body, then you can start to evolve your energy, evolve your emotions, and start to release them and let them go so that you can start to feel more optimism, more hope, more positive energy that will actually allow you to make the next step, take the next step. It'll just guide you into the best thing for you. So I like to say that, we can't get sick enough to help anybody else. We can't get stressed enough to help anybody else. So it's a way of de-stressing your system and giving yourself permission to feel your emotions, to allow your emotions, and then to release and evolve your emotions. So if you find yourself being preoccupied with food, weight, body image, or anything else for that matter, it might be that you are avoiding how you're feeling. So if you're in a safe and comfortable place, I'm going to invite you to do a little tapping sequence with me to help you to get into your body and embrace whatever's showing up for you and allow and ultimately release and evolve. So bring your hands to your heart, taking full responsibility for your health and well-being as you follow along with me. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze if you're in an appropriate place to do so. And take a deep breath in, breathing in and letting go. Take another breath in, breathing in, noticing the breath as it flows into the body. And then on the exhalation, let your shoulders relax, let your legs relax, release and let go. And once again, breathing in and letting go. And tuning into your body and just noticing how you're feeling in your body. Maybe there's a lot of mind chatter. That's okay. Just notice it. Try not to judge. Try not to make meaning or a story out of it. Just observe the sensations in your body, in your mind, in your spirit in this moment. Maybe you're feeling some anxiety or some vibration in your body, or maybe even some tension. Just bring some breath there. And on the exhalation, just give your body permission to let go. So we'll do a round of tapping to encourage the energy in your body to soften and flow, encourage your body to release and let go, and allow any thoughts, feelings, and emotions that are coming up for you at this time to also start to flow. We don't want to suppress any of it. We want to allow it to flow. And maybe it'll bring up some sadness or overwhelm or powerlessness, but that's okay because it can flow too. We can evolve all of that so that you can start to feel more empowered and more in a place where you can take some constructive actions, whatever that is, in your personal life, in your family life, in your community life, in our national life. So take a deep breath in again and let it go. Gently tapping the top of the head, soften and flow, release and let go, breathing in and letting go. And then on the third eye, Gently stimulating this point as you breathe in and let go. Ease and flow, release and let go. And then on the eyebrow, once again breathing in and letting go. Ease and flow, release and let go. The side of the eye, breathing in and letting go. Ease and flow, release and let go. Underneath the eye, and you might notice that there's thoughts, there's feelings, maybe memories, whatever it is that needs to come up, just let it flow and let it go. Breathing in and letting go. Top of the lip, ease and flow, release and let go. Crease of the chin, soften and flow, release and let go. And then on the collarbone, breathing in and letting go. And then you might want to move your head, your shoulders, get the energy flowing. So the objective here is to get the energy flowing. When our energy is not flowing, it creates stress in the body. And the more we can get the energy flowing, the more we can release the stress in the energy, and that will bring more freedom to our body, to our mind, and to our spirit. And then tapping on the thumb point, just where the nail bed and the skin meet. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Soften and flow, release and let go. And the pointer, breathing in and letting go. Ease and flow, release and let go. And the middle finger. And the ring finger. And just notice if your mind is chatty, just breathe into it and let it go. You might be feeling some energy moving in your body. Just allow it. And the pinky, soften and flow, release and let go. Tap the side of the hand, breathing in and letting go. Ease and flow, release and let go. And as you're tapping the side of the hand, close your eyes and think about something that reminds you of ease and flow. Maybe there's an experience that you've had, or maybe something in nature. Just see if you can bring your attention to ease and flow and tune into the feeling of that, the freedom of it, the ease of it. And what would that feel like and look like if you were embodying the essence of ease and flow? See if you can tune into that energy, that feeling. Breathing in and letting go. A nice deep breath in again. And on the exhalation, release and let go. And bring your hands to your heart. Again, breathing in and letting go. And tune into your body and just notice. Notice how you're feeling. Notice if there's any thoughts, feelings, emotions that are coming up for you. It's okay. It's just energy, and energy wants to flow. So if you are feeling maybe some kind of pressure or some kind of overwhelm or some kind of fears that are coming up for you, whatever it is, I'm going to encourage you to embrace it and allow it. It's just energy. And you can continue tapping with the sense of ease and flow as you're allowing those emotions to flow so that you can feel more aligned with your higher self and more connected to your inner guidance. So if you're feeling preoccupied or disassociated from your feelings, just start where you're at. No beating yourself up, no self-judgment. Just notice that maybe you're afraid, maybe you feel the fear in your body. Whatever it is that's coming up for you, embrace it, allow it, and let it flow. If you like to turn back this video and continue with that ease and flow, please do so. I also will share with you, I have some other links to tapping and encouraging you to allow your emotional body with tapping. If you are struggling with emotional eating, you might be interested in having my ebook. It's a free ebook, which has links to videos also. It's the 3 essential practices to overcome emotional eating. And I'll put the link to that also in the thread below. So I hope this was helpful for you. And please, if you have any questions or if you have any thoughts or you like me to share a video on anything else related to this or maybe even unrelated to this, please also don't hesitate. You can put that in the thread as well. And I'd be happy if it's something that I can do for you, I'd be happy to do it. So until next time, I really wish you health and well-being, and just keep taking good care of yourself so that we can show up in the world in a way that brings more ease, more peace, more insight, and more perspective on the many struggles that so many are going through. That's all for today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bye now.